Hi, guys. I thought I would take a look at Shakira's situation with her taxes and just see what we get. Now, she's got a birthday February the 2nd, so that would make her an Aquarius. Actually, the same birth date as my father-in-law. And she's a whole 5'2". I was like a bit surprised, but not really. Tiny like myself. All right. So let me just focus on her. She's got a lot going on. Looks like she just recently reached an agreement with her ex about custody. So let's just see what we get. Asking Spirit, the Most High. What is the outcome for Shakira with her taxes? I don't think she'll go to prison. I don't, intuitively, but let's just see what the cards want to say. And let's just take a look at this from like a bird's eye point of view, looking down center at her. So, what is the future for Shakira with her tax problems? Will she go to jail or prison for this? I tend to believe something will get worked out. Let's take a look. This is a change for the better. Okay. 6 of Swords. Moving on. And she may leave. She may leave the country. That I don't really honestly know too much about her. I know a little bit about her music that I like, but I'm not too familiar with her life story, that kind of thing. But this looks like moving forwards, it looks like she'll have help to sort this out, and actual possible moving to a different location could also be involved. But let's take a look where she can continue to work out the issues here. What crosses her, was not realizing, not paying attention, not keeping on top of things, and also maybe finding taxes and all of that boring, and just really not aware of what was happening. She's focused on other things. It's like, who did you have that was supposed to be handling your account? Again, I haven't read up on this situation, so, but here we have, at the basis, we have the 7 of Swords, and it does indicate somebody being a bit shady and not doing what they're supposed to be doing, or representing an alternative truth than how things appear. So someone may not have been 100% with her. That's what I feel like. And things were not as they appeared. I think she really thought things were okay. Maybe this was her just leaving it too much to someone else. And she's crowned by the Knight of Wands. This is taking action. And this is thoughtful, though. This is not just impulsiveness. This is mindful action. This is fighting it, doing what she can. I honestly feel like right here, there was something that she was not aware of, and someone may have led her to believe that things were okay. This shows in the recent past the concern with the family and her family's emotional well-being. Also the projection of keeping appearances in a sense about family. I think she was just more concerned with her family and her day-to-day life in the recent past in connection to the issue with her taxes. I just don't feel like she was paying attention. I don't believe that there was any honest, let's say, intention to be dishonest. But the Seven of Swords here is theft. It is something is not as it appears, someone being a bit shady. But I don't feel that she did this on purpose. The Seven of Cups. This is a lot. This can be a variety of alternatives that she'll be looking at, which I do believe. I think this is very difficult for her emotionally, going through what she's going through, trying to settle custody, the whole family picture not being as she had hoped. I think she has, in all honesty, as well, some depression, understandably, going on that make it hard for her to access feelings. Her main focus, I think, is on her children, her family situation. And then we see the issue of, I think, perhaps just being more focused also on creative aspects to do with her work. Let me see here. Things will get worked out, and she's fairly confident that they will with the Temperance. I just really get a sense that she had no idea what was really going on because she was sidetracked and with family, creative things that she was doing, wasn't paying attention. And this is just another thing for her where she feels like somebody's been giving her shady, not what it seems like, care. Somebody didn't do the job that needed to be done. Whether she neglected to hire someone, I don't know, or somebody neglected to do the job they were hired to do. It was not done. She was not aware or focused on trying to be shady, but this happens. Somebody does not take care of a responsibility. In the environment, she has offers. So I think they're going to be willing to work things out with her. No one, I don't think, wants to see her go to prison, except for haters. I just believe that there will be offers to help her with the tax situation. And what she's afraid of is going to prison. This is being held back. This is not wanting to, this is feeling trapped. And to me, this is any kind of prison. Well, we have, which is unusual, but I'm getting the reversed hanged one. So where there has been a delay where her taxes are concerned, at the end of the day, that delay will be over with. And she'll have gotten to see with a different perspective all that was not carried out, and needed to be done that was not. Definitely feel that. And this is taking action again. And I feel like responding to the Knight of Cups, an offer to work things out. I'll pull a couple more cards real quickly. Yes, this happens very, there is immediate action. Boom. I think like she will take up an offer. Yes. And she's going to have, be more protective of herself and protective of, I believe, not only relationship wise, but work wise, who she expands and allows to handle her details much more wiser and much more protective of herself and boundaries, holding people to boundaries. Definitely. It's like, that will not happen again. I'm sorry. Yes, definitely. She needs to defend herself, protect her interests, be more active and aware of what's going on and stand up for herself. I think she's had people saying, yeah, I've got this for you, this kind of thing. And as far as counsel goes, and I think she needs to be far less, I think she needs to take matters more into her own hands to ensure that people that are supposed to handle details like that and follow the rules and do what they're supposed to do. Definitely. So she is going to, in the moving forward in the future, make sure that whoever is hired to handle her taxes, her accounts, is doing it in the proper fashion, because this did come up flipped. Okay. There's a King of Cups and a Six of Wands. Well, for a male, and I don't know if this was the ex, there is a sense of victory, of recognition for him. This could also be recognition for whoever helps her out of this situation. I'm feeling like this is someone that's defending her, and it's coming up with that counsel defense. I think they will be able to help her out, get a deal worked for her. They feel satisfied. This is over with, and it's transformative. This is her work. This is her specialized, she's talented. And to me, this is the accumulation also of her money, that there's going to be endings and changes and transformation where her earnings are concerned. I'm sure to pay back taxes, etc. This is the card of feeling like you have a pretty comfy life that you like to share or enjoy. This is that flow of pleasure and enjoyment having to do with her children and the past. Her children or child, I'm sorry, I don't know how many she may have. That's really her focus. I like her. I don't believe at all that she did this to be criminal. But I do believe, unfortunately, she allowed something to lapse, or somebody who should have been taking care of that was not perhaps minding to make sure that they were doing that. you guys can let me know. But I think she's going to be okay. There's a lot of nostalgia and a lot of change that she's going to, I think, create in her life now as she's getting older and appreciating her children as her source of happiness. I think there's a part of her that is very domestic, family oriented, as difficult as that is, with being an entertainer of her talent and fame. Yeah, this is going to work out. Um, there's changes, as we know, within her family dynamic, but it looks with the world and the Five of Cups. Yeah, she's got some sadness. There is some loss, but at least this situation will be resolved despite the loss that she's undergoing. And I do think she's a bit down. So bless her heart. But these endings are just going to open up new chapters in her life. But I feel like she has to process grief and loss and her feelings about it. Here's the 10 of Pentacles. That would be family money. That would be her money, for her family. And I see her doing more shows, earning more money for her self, getting her cushion, a financial cushion back underneath her by, I feel like she might sell a home. That's also possible, a family home. There are changes, but it's positive. It'll be for the positive. And it will be, I feel like she will be able to stabilize her situation with finance. And there's something about a home or the family home. She has hope. It's very difficult, though, still for her to do whatever it is she's going to have to do that they agree upon. Yeah, look at that. It's very, very hard for her to make up the difference, is what I feel like. This is a great deal of pressure. And I feel like she's having to make up for other people and what was their responsibility. So now she's got to take it on and it's overwhelming, but she's hopeful that people will be interested in seeing her shows and help, I think putting money toward her merch and things like that so that she can make up a difference here. But it's going to be hard. It's not a lie. She's going to have to really work hard for this, and it's going to be pretty draining. But there is a balance that has to be struck. And here we have the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is all that stuff with taxes and finance, business. It gets handled. Hooray, with the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. And I think she finds love again. So she's going to go through a really tough time, but it's part of what she needs to go through so that she is minding her boundaries and making sure people that she needs to have take care of things for her are doing it and getting trustworthy people, all of that. So I see her taking up the work that she should have, had in place. And it's going to be a bit difficult for her, but she's going to come out all right. She's going to make an agreement. And there's a great release of the burden of this. with agreement, and I think that they may cut her some slack, because she's really agreeable to, it looks like, try to work with them on this. Yes. And yes, more than one person involved in trying to assist her here. These are people that she's hired to help her work this out. They begin to do that. And I think emotionally, then she starts to lighten up. I think she's really undergoing, seriously, some numbing depression. She might be, I don't know, kind of disconnected right now because it's just too much. It can also be with that 7 of Cups. It's possible she could be reaching for some relief here also, temporarily, maybe having a few more drinks than usual, but I see her pulling her stuff together and making sure that she has her ducks lined up in a row so this never happens to her again. And it's not going to be easy on her to try and fix this, but I see her making the effort. So that's my reading on Shakira. If you appreciate these readings, give me a thumbs up, please, and share this reading with others who are interested. All right. Thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow, Sunday, at the time of this recording, for a chill live. And I'll be taking your questions. I'm not sure if I have a guest yet or not, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Hope you enjoyed this. Take care.